gentlemen, welcome to the Thunderdome. We are live in front of 12 people worldwide, weighing in at 262 pounds. Fighting out of the red corner, Frank the Tank. Welcome to the Real Thundercloud. We are 65 minutes away from the second annual OJ's Juicery draft, and I can't wait to get started, but I don't think we have a draft order up. Let me just take a peek. Okay, I think it's 5 minutes? Is it 5 minutes? Is it an hour before? Okay, so draft order will be randomized 1 hour before the draft begins. So, and we've got some breaking news. I'll wait. But I did wear Sage out because this son of a bitch, and I do mean this son of a bitch, had to make me squirm, had to make me feel like punters were not going to be a part of our fantasy league. Well, in the end, I won. I fucking won. Because all punts matter. Let's make punting great again. Punters' lives matter more. I broke you. I broke your spirit. Eventually, you caved in. I got my punters, and you sure as hell didn't get your coaches. We'll bring that up at the next collective bargaining. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't take it away. Don't take away what I had to fight for. I had to fight. Fight for the goddamn punters back. Sage, you gotta make them worth a little more than that. These punters. No! Put them back. Put them back in there. Don't do what you just did. Put them back in there. Put them back in. I'll change the title after stream. It's too late. They don't let you change it during stream. I didn't say anything stupid. I just said all punts matter. Jesus, just like all kicks matter. Just like all throws matter. It's no different. All punts matter. Can't punt. I can't punt. Unbelievable, honestly. The fucking power, the flex being done with less than 3 minutes to go before we find out the draft order, and then we can just start deciphering some of the shit that is about to take place. 2 minutes 38. 37. I don't know. Sage, where are you hoping to pick? I apologize. I apologize that I've got too big of a heart, that I care too much for the punters that are just an afterthought in your fucking... I'm not going to finish the sentence. But they're just an afterthought to you. To me, they're a thought. They're no afterthoughts. Bring them back. Bring them back. Sage, a world without punters is like a fucking world without bees. It just can't be done. Please, man. Please. Keep them this time. And understand that the stats will be changed. I will come up with a good punting formula. You know, if you think about it, a punter is worth more than a running back. I mean, they could gain you fucking 50 or 60 yards in one punt fairly regularly, if you ask me. So I don't know. Just saying, they have a lot more yards than a fucking running back's ever going to dream of. And I'm ready for this draft, man. I ate a good meal. Chicken with some kidney beans, with veggies, and I've got carbonated water on the go right now. I'm hydrated. I'm not going to make the same mistake last year when I was pounding back the Donairs, the fucking Barks root beer, and all that. On that note, I do want to say a good shout out to President's Choice for giving us this carbonated water. 0 calories. Low sodium. Not sure why they have to say low sodium, though. We are 53 seconds away from knowing the draft order. I have not had a chance to change my name. All stats that are present when the draft starts are staying. No. No. Double up the punters. Double up the punters then. The punters need to be worth 5 or 6. Double it up. I said double it up now. I'll click the leave lig button. You want me to click the leave? I've come to terms with my first team name. It is APM. All punts matter. And let's see where everyone's drafting. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be the first to join the draft. We are officially in a draft party presented by Miller Lite. It's time. With the first overall pick in the 2026 draft, all punts matter, ladies and gentlemen. Ho ho! Ho! Who am I taking? Brian Robinson or Jahmyr Gibbs? I don't know. Let's take a little look at the little site that I like to go here too. They're thinking Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't know. Bijan Robinson's pretty damn good though. This is a tough decision. I wish I could trade my pick. I do not like having to pick here. I do not like having to pick here at all. Sorry, I'm just reading about them. I think I gotta go Bijan Robinson though. I don't know. To me, Bijan Robinson's the better back. You got the reigning, defending, disputed champs picking third. You've got, what the hell is this? Gomu? Who the hell is Gomu? You're picking fifth. I'd rather pick there than pick where I'm at. Sage, who would you go with? Would you go with Bijan or would you go with Jahmyr Gibbs? I don't think there's any other decision that I have. It's you got to take one of these dogs. You got to take one of these dogs, you know. I like Cam Scottaboo. I like him a lot too. Oh, it's an easy decision. Fuck. Bijan Robinson had 79 receptions last year. We're in a PPR league, so that matters. Let me see what Gibbs had. I think Gibbs was more of a touchdown-dependent player. 77 receptions, not as many yards. It's tough to say, honestly. I don't think the Detroit Lions have the O-line that they used to have. Not that they were great last year either, but... man, I don't know. It's tough. Don't you feel like Bijan Robinson's going to get the rock a little bit more with less talent around him? Who do they got there? Matt Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, they got other mouths to feed in Detroit. So I just feel like Bijan's just that one that's he's going to take me to the promised land. He's had close to 1,500 last 2 seasons. Not that Jahmyr's been bad. I mean, and I feel like last year, if you look at Bijan Robinson with 7 touchdowns down from 14, doesn't really seem sustainable to me. I made a mistake a year ago, and I think I took Jamar Chase or some shit. Bijan Robinson will most likely be the player that I take. Oh, I'm sorry, Nathan. Nathan's online, but he's not joining the party. guess it's not live at 5 anymore. He's probably doing his homework. He's a good sweet boy. He's definitely a good sweet boy. All right. Now let's try to project where everyone else is going to go. So Sage picking at number 5. I'm interested to see. I mean, I really like this Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm surprised he's not in the top 3. I'd probably have him slotted ahead of Jamar Chase. Now, Puka Nacua, for me, is interesting. He's had a very bad offseason in terms of off-the-field concerns. Like, I don't doubt him as a player, but I certainly doubt him as a human being at this point. And you guys know how I feel about Christian McCaffrey. I've always got doubts about him and his weak legs, weak ankles, whatever it's going to be. I'd actually probably take Amon-Ra St. Brown over a McCaffrey. I don't know about Nacua, though. That talent is kind of hard to pass because you could argue he's the best in the game. What is that name there? Here, let me just go to the league. Just so I can have all the names. The names don't show up, which makes it really annoying. Where do I go for members? Okay, so who do we got picking second? So Zhao's picking second. His name, I don't know if I'm allowed to really say it. It's Fo-Q Sand Ego. I don't know what he's trying to do there. It's not funny at all. Then you got Katrina picking third. Okay, so most likely the 2 running backs are off and she's taking a wide receiver. Probably going to be a run of wide receivers, I would say. Who's Laporta? Or wait, so Tim Tebow's Bible Club, so okay. Sebastian going 4. What is the Gomu name? Gomu, no hail. What does that mean? Is that Asian? It sounds relatively Asian to me. I do have some things we're going to talk about before the draft. We're going to talk about some of the greatest punters of all time. I do have a list. Here. I've got enough culture. That's all that really matters. Okay, so Laporta Potty. Now that's a good name. Okay, so I know likely their first pick. I can honestly tell you that. No idea what mother will do. Maybe she will take Christian McCaffrey, reunite there. Dan is in the driver's seat, in my opinion, drafted number 8, because he's going to get a damn good player and then another damn good player. We'll see how it all falls, though. Okay, and then you got the Springfield Isototes, are they? Or the Springfield... Let me get the names. See, we're not in baseball mode right now. The teams have all changed. The Springfield Adams will be picking 9th. So that's a good spot to be picking, honestly. Where else? Who else do we have? And then me and my homies picking 10th. So going 10, 11. Yeah, you could definitely do some things there. See, it depends how the draft board falls a bit, but I would be very interested in a couple players there. I'm just really interested to see, because I'm always thinking 17 rounds ahead, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of taking a look here and just seeing some of the guys that you guys are going to forget about that I'm going to gobble on up like a goddamn bag of Doritos, you know? Okay, it seems pretty well. I do draft 17 rounds ahead, Sage. You know how I am. I'm looking for flyers. I'm looking to stash the DoorDash. I don't think that's a thing. But if they were the sponsor, then that would be a thing. These are some great players. This is a deep league. How many players, how many spots do we have to fill here? How big's our team? Is it legitimately like a 30-team roster or some shit like that? Sage, I need to talk to you about the greatest punters of all time. Now, the one that really stands out as being the first best punter ever was Ray Guy. He had legendary hang time. And, they used to call him the coffin corner because he used to coffin corner those punts, and he was a 7-time Pro Bowler. For me, some of the guys that I love more than anything in the world would be second-round pick Shane Leckler, Thomas Morstead. Never saw Ray Guy or Sammy Bow. I sure as hell did see Jeff Fiegels. I sure as hell did see Johnny Hecker and Andy Lee. And I sure as hell saw Mike Cyphers, my favorite punter of all time, because he would just pin it real nice. He'd get it right on the sidelines where it'd be inside the 10, inside the 20. They never had a chance to return it. And to me, it's like bread on butter. It's that beautiful. It's margarine, what these punters can do. And I can't believe that somebody tried to take them away from us. It's the most important position in the game, and you just Donnie Jonesed it, man. You just fucking Donnie Jonesed it to the punters. They will not be gone because I will fight for the rights of every punter. I will form a fucking union if need be. Punters aren't going anywhere. Rest assured. I got what I wanted, which was punters, and you didn't get what you wanted, which was coaches. We are the coaches, Sage. We don't need fucking Matt LaFleur with his fucking shaven eyebrows coming in here and ruining it. You think he's ever ate a donair? You think Sean McVay's eating donairs? Fuck no. They're not Bill Belichickian. Ugh. What you did is you showed an ugly side. You did redeem yourself, though. Just remember, punters' lives matters more than yours, at least. I want you to remember that. And you better have given them some fucking stats so that they're not just scoring 2.9 per week. So, Sage, who you thinking? Who you thinking with your first pick? Who you thinking? Yeah, 5 to 7 makes sense, actually. Given the society we live in. All right, Sage, tell me behind the scenes, because I know who you're thinking. I'll message you. I've messaged you on air. I'm not gonna cyber leak it. This isn't Ron Swanson. I'm right. You better hope those guys don't get gobbled up. Actually, you're in a position where you cannot draft anyone shitty, because if you don't get Nakua and Jigba, you've got like Jamar Chase as your fallback, or you've got Jahmyr Gibbs falling miserably. There is no way you're getting a bad player here. The only potentiality for a bad player is Puka Nakua. If somehow he does some more off the field shit, I don't know, shoot somebody, and he's not playing for like the rest of the year. I'm surprised. I don't know. If he didn't have his shit, I would put him right up there with Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. You know what? Let's get in. Let's actually dig right into Puka Nakua's offseason. It's been, I'd like to call it a tumultuous one, but it hasn't really been tumultuous. It's just been all bad. So we've got here off the field controversies and personal life, legal issues. Nakua was sued in March 2026 by a woman alleging that an unprovoked anti-Semitic statement and a physical altercation, biting, had taken place on New Year's Eve, which led to, legal follow, civil trial date, all that shit. He went to rehab as well, a short stint in a holistic rehabilitation facility, getting some therapy. I mean, if you're biting people like Nathan in kindergarten. You can't be doing that. And then he gets injured on a party. I don't know if he's reformed, man. I don't know. Nakua revealed on a podcast appearance that he suffered a bloody facial injury after accidentally running into a crystal clear glass window while looking for Devontae Adams at Michael Rubin's star-studded white party. Why is it called a white party? None of those people mentioned are white. See, that's all I'm saying. I mean, it's great skills. But I'm not really sure right now, honestly, with Puka Nacua. He bit a person, Sage. Now, I don't know. You might look at that, and you might say, man, this motherfucker's locked in. He's willing to bite someone and call them a slur. I don't know why I do it, though. I don't know why. Maybe he was just upset because they had just recently lost to the, they had recently lost to the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know. He wants it so bad. He's like a dog. He's a fucking dog biting people. I'm sorry. So Puka Nacua, I think we're going to give him the green light here. He's a reformed man. Saw a holistic therapist. Everything's good again. All right, who else do we have? For some reason, don't you ever just feel like Jonathan Taylor? He had that 1 year that was kind of freaky. And you just kind of expect him to have another bad year at some point. I can tell Nathan's here. Nathan is researching. So at number 9, I can see him going. He's going to probably go wide out running back. Devon Achane is interesting. At number 10, I could honestly see him being a little bit higher. But he does play for a miserable team in Miami. So that can go one of two ways. One, the offensive line sucks. But two, he's going to be the only target, well, not really target, but focal point for the Miami Dolphins. Welcome, Corpsto, and welcome, Dumbtone. Doing some research there. So you're probably looking at Devon Achane as we speak. I think Justin Jefferson's an interesting little bet this year. I mean, last year wasn't so hot. He seems like a good guy to rebound with Kyler Murray under center. Not that Kyler Murray's that good. James Cook is solid. I just don't know if I look at him as a 12. I don't look at Ashton Gianti as a 13. But the thing is, if you're listening to the stream, there's not many running backs. That's why instead of having 3 running backs, which we normally do, we did drop it to 2. Because basically there's 10 teams in the league. Well, what's 2 times fucking 10? It's 20, right? So everyone theoretically should have a running back. Whereas if we went 3 times 10, and then let's say Nathan and Katrina's sister don't really know what's going on, and they only take like 1 or 2 running backs, then it could get ugly. I like Chase Brown. I know he's listed at number 20. I really do like Chase Brown. Marion Hampton, can he take a step in year 2? It just seems like you really look at these running backs. And Josh Jacobs at 30 is interesting because didn't have his best year last year. Now, the offensive line didn't play great. Had some legal concerns of his own. That'd be a good pick if you don't take him too early. Could get suspended. Don't think he'll get suspended. I listened to his woman talk, and she just seems like a money-grubbing whore. I'm just going to throw it down there. George Pickens at 32, interesting, given how, didn't he catch like 1,500 yards last year? Let me look up good old George Pickens. Everyone says he's got an ego problem, which he does. But man, he can ball. 1,429 yards last year, 93 receptions. That's a hell of a receiver. That's the one I wanted us to take in the Christian Watson draft. I wanted us to take Pickens in the second round. Basically coming off a torn ACL or whatever, lowered his stock value. The one that got away. If only the Packers would listen to me every now and then. Jesus, fuck, Cam Scatterbo is 40th. Now, is there 2 running backs in for the Giants? I'm going to message Zal on Steam, make sure he's going to be present for the draft. Because this would be a question for him. I hope he doesn't auto draft. I hate auto drafts. I don't even know if my brother's up right now. Can you guys Tell Dan to wake the fuck up. Send him a text, Sage. Send him a text, Nathan, please. Now, for what it's worth, I'm going to give you a little fantasy advice, Nathan. Since you're actually tuning in, listening to a genius speak right here. Don't take a quarterback until you have to. Don't be reaching for a quarterback. There's plenty of them. Which is why we should probably go to a two quarterback league. But of course, Sage shut that down, just like he tried to shut down punters. Can you believe it? Trying to shut down the most important position ever, fucking punters? I just can't with this guy. Any auto drafters will be kicked out. Sage is very firm on that. Sage is always very firm. I'm sorry, I don't know. Don't know what I was trying to prove there. I'm just looking down here a little bit, and I'm just trying to find a certain name. I gotta do what I did in baseball last year. I gotta find some guys that I just want to just tuck away, How many? Let me just see how many fucking draft slots we have here. So we've got. Okay, we don't have a huge bench, which I do like. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 24 plus 7. If I'm not wrong, that would be 31. And then we've got 3 IR slots as well. So one thing you got to be very prepared about this year as a newcomer, I don't pay too much attention because I'm fucking awesome, basically. I can afford to lose a week. Sometimes, though, you got to pay attention to the bye weeks. You get a bunch of people in the same week on buys, you're getting fried. I have a comment here, Nathan. Don't listen to anything Steven says. He is trying to sabotage you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. You watch. I'll put my money where my mouth is, or whatever the saying is, and I will not take a quarterback for at least the first 7 to 10 rounds. At least. Might just waiver wire it, man. I don't give a fuck. Might just waiver wire it. Now, last year I ended up with very good quarterbacks doing the waiver wire, but I dropped the wrong ones. I believed that Justin Herbert would take a leap. Should have just kept Dak Prescott. Everything would have been fine, but I fucked up. So you've got 25. So we are going to have literally 310 picks made. That is fucking crazy. Let me just see where... I can't say it! Where is this motherfucker? Okay, so you gotta be a little bit aggressive on that one. Probably a little less aggressive on this one. Alright, I gotta write that down. So that would be 19, and then that other one would be a 10. Right now, I'm actually on my treadmill. I've got 50 pages of paper, and I've got a stream going at the same time. So tell me I can't multitask. I can't wait to select Bijan Robinson. I can't wait. I'm going to lock him in. I am locked in on Bijan Robinson. I'll show you guys I'm not fucking around. The Sage, that wasn't... Why is everything going to be put on me? I think that trades would be great. I just feel like I would be the only one here capable of making trades that would be in the positives. I think all you guys would be shooting that motherfucker right into the rough. Let me see if Dan is up yet. It's 5:30, man. He better Dan has not seen my message. Has he seen your guys' messages? Next year we'll do draft trades. I've won 2, Sage. I'm a 2-time back-to-back champ, and you know it. A salary cap league. I like the idea of a salary cap league. I'm going to be honest. I do like that idea. Nathan, I did send you pictures. Don't worry. It's nothing to be alarmed about. But we are going to have to work around the Packers' schedule for Indie Game Cloud streams. Sage has told me off air, I want you to not pick in the first round. So if I don't pick in the first round, do I get 2 additional second round picks? Because I'll do that. You tried it in the NBA. It's interesting. It seems like you would have to... Ooh. How would you assign... You wouldn't be able to do it for an IDP league, I don't think. Packers have to work around Indie Game Cloud. Sorry. They were actually going to sponsor the streams, Nathan. Thanks. I don't know how a cap would work here, man. How do you cap each player? Are you going by their actual player salary in real life? Or are you making like fictitious amounts? Like what the value actually is based on the player? Oh, you bid on players. I'd be good at the cap game. Because I these high-priced guys like Bijan Robinson, if you guys get into a bidding war, you guys can have them. I can find someone just as good cheaper. Well, not really, actually. These two are kind of... They're actually kind of special. I'm going to retract what I just said right there. How is Bijan Robinson's average draft position 2.5? He's the best running back in the world at what he does. He's number 1. Why is he not listed as number 1? I don't know. People nowadays. I don't know. I love Jamar Chase. I just feel like with what Jackson Smith and Jigba did last year, and also they don't have Kenneth Walker. They're going to need to lean on him. He's going to get at least 100 receptions, I would assume. I mean, he's projected for 117, so that's pretty damn fucking good. Gibbs is the unanimous number 1 pick everywhere. No longer has Montgomery to take carries. I'm still taking Bijan Robinson because I feel like the unanimous number 1 is only because he scored more touchdowns last year. And Bijan Robinson's going to bounce back on touchdowns. He had more yards rushing. He had more yards receiving. He had more receptions. And he just had 7 less touchdowns than the year before. So I feel like 7 times 6 is what, 42? I do trust Bijan to have a bigger year than Jahmyr Gibbs. Do I trust a running back who has Tua as his quarterback? I mean, I kind of do because it means he's going to get more totes. And Tua's going to have to fucking, fling it for these like short little dinks, right? So, I don't know. I kind of like Bijan. I don't know how their offensive line is. I think their offensive line did get better. Detroit's offensive line got worse than last year, honestly. Hey, leave Tua alone. He's a gamer. Tua has been playing in this league for 10 or 11 years. Former Tennessee Titan. I'd like it if you showed a little respect for the young man, okay? He's a gamer. I used to play with him in the fucking the NCAA football game. Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, shit! I got him mixed up with Marcus Mariota. My bad. I got him mixed up with Marcus Mariota. I'm sorry. I've got a little bit of the CTE within me. What could I say? Sorry about that. I apologize. Bad journalism. What the fuck you doing, man? Sorry. I just had to punish myself there. Drake London's up pretty high for having a shit quarterback. So obviously ESPN trusts him a little bit. They got him as the 14th best in this league here. Some of these projections are weird though. What is a PC? Each pass completed. Oh, well, none of these guys are going to fucking complete passes. They're wide receivers. Do you know how much I don't want Saquon Barkley on my fucking team? A fucking lot. That's for damn sure. We've got a couple people, I think they're doing some scouting work. We still got the Springfield airplanes in here. Laporta Potty and Gomu Gomu. Watch you. I don't know your name, man. I don't know your name. Let me try to. Gomu Gomu no hail. No Hail Mary. Gomu Gomu no Hail Mary. Okay? Why is it Gomu Gomu Hut? Why don't we just call it that? Gomu Gomu Hut. We got Dan's Daring Team. That's a hell of a name. And that's an awesome team. Real creative. Real creative. All punts matter. All punts matter. Wait, do we have a picture of O.J. Simpson? For our... Sage! Oh! We need a picture of O.J. Simpson from Naked Gun 2. I faxed it over to you. Where's the picture? Oh, it's got to be the picture of OJ. It's the goddamn Orange Bowl, man. Oh my god, I got to get a picture of Nordberg. We had a very affable picture of him last year. You know, he died on my birthday this year, and you fucking didn't put his picture up, man. I'm not mad. I'm just really upset. I can't find the picture, Sage. Sage, where is the... Oh my god! Fucking O.J. Simpson dies on my birthday. And fucking Pete Rose dies on Sage's birthday. It's like we were meant to do this. This is our calling. Oh my god. It's not funny, but it is a little funny. It's a little bit of a knee slapper. Oh, fuck. That is awesome. It's not awesome that they're dead. It's just very... Because we made these mascots before they died, didn't we? I know we definitely did for O.J. Simpson. Pete Rose, I'm pretty sure we did too, didn't we? Just because of the haircut. I'll tell you one thing about Pete Rose. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube. It's like a 6-minute video with Frank Thomas, Alex Rodriguez, and some other bum. I forget his name. And they're just talking about hitting and like the different things they would do. And actually, Pete Rose had some great insight. It's one of the coolest videos I've come across for like hitting instructions from professional athletes, honestly. Sage, where is that picture, though? Please tell me you've got it in the archives. Please tell me. Please tell me you got it in the... Sage, you don't just delete leagues the way that you do, in the manner in which you do. Yahoo didn't get rid of it. You got rid of Yahoo. Man, I've got a real interesting reach up my sleeve. I mean, an aggressive reach. Yahoo took it down. What do you swear to God about? What did I do? I was literally just talking about Pete Rose's instructions on hitting and how to be better. Am I gonna have to like fucking call Dan and fucking give him a wake up call? Just give me a second here. Who else do I have to fucking call to get to the draft? This isn't good. Oh, we reached the voicemail. I'm gonna try again. I need you guys to be after him. I need you guys to get after his ass. Mom thought the draft was tomorrow, so it's a good thing I fucking called her earlier today. I don't know. She must have been smoking the good stuff. Please do, Sage. Please fucking do. Like, we said it for 6 o'clock, man. That's plenty of time to wake up. We've got Tim Tebow's Bible Club in here. He can't hear me, but welcome to the 2026 OJ Juicery journey. We're all in this for one reason. That's the Juice Bowl. We're all in for the same thing. After he made such a fuss about the 6th not working for him. I agree, Sage. I agree. We'll take those comments off air. He'll be here. He'll be here. I promise. He might be here a little late, but he'll be here. We have not seen me and my homies active yet, so we're gonna need Rally Cats to make a phone call, because I feel like it'd be awkward if I've got to call someone I don't know and tell them to get their ass to a draft, you know? And I'm gonna, Zao, I don't like what Zao said to me. I don't like what he said, and I don't like how he said it. He basically said he's gonna go to sleep. He'd rather sleep than do a draft. And he hasn't shown up yet, so I'm a little nervous. Nate, Sage, we can't just kick everybody out. Everybody deserves a second, third, or fourth chance. That's what my parole officer told me anyway. Auto drafters will be suspended next year. We might have to go to our replacement GMs. We might have to call Graham. We might have to bring Graham back for a year. That'd be very interesting. Graham is extremely reliable. He's like fucking reliable auto parts, how reliable he is when it comes to making the draft. The only thing is, he's not good at setting the roster. So we've got a dumb tone saying, wait, so I could auto draft and not be invited. There you go, Sage. Because of your audaciousness, you've now planted a seed. You planted your seed in Nathan. He's always looking for a way out. Way to skimp out and find a good old bag of Doritos and play the motorboat with them. Sorry. Who is this Parker Washington? A strong finish to 2025. Okay, he must have been like a high-end pick. Whatever happened to that guy they really liked in Jacksonville? Was it Brian Thomas? Had a dog shit year last year. Has he fallen out of little favor there? He's 84th on the board. I remember they had him hyped up as a real, I don't know, like a real good one. Former first-round pick. Tony Pollard. You can see how far I'm going down on the list here. Josh Downs. Chris Rodriguez. That name sounds familiar. Tyler Algier. Interesting. He's got the capability of playing like a starting running back, but he's buried by Jeremiah Love. The one thing Arizona does have that's really good is tight end and running back. They've got good depth there. Terrible team otherwise. Just an absolute dog shit team. Tank Bigsby. You don't want to be having running backs like these guys. I think you can still find some pretty good wideouts late. Like I'm looking around the 200 range right now. Now that's a guy. This is a guy I love a lot. Probably my future kicker, Cameron Dicker. He is one hell of a kicker. You can make the case he's the best kicker in the game. He's a sorry, Dicker the kicker. I think TJ Watt's going to take a step back. I'd probably rather have Alex Highsmith than TJ Watt. Interesting where some of these guys are slotted, though. I just looked at a quarterback way down the list, who potentially is going to get some MVP votes. You never know. So I guess we'd be looking at, what, the top 400? Is this more or less players than baseball, or is it similar? Yaya Diaby. I remember drafting him in the 7th round one year. Darnell Washington. You know what? We need to get like blocking involved next year. Like having a blocking tight end, having a fucking swing tackle. We need to add. Fuck, Dawson Knox is way low on this list. I know Dalton Kincaid blocks him out, but still. Mason Taylor, Jesus fuck. Greg Rousseau, $3.99. I like Greg Rousseau. Jared Stidham. How many players are there actually in this list? Let me go take a look. 2,520. I'm going to start from the bottom and just see. So why is Overton here at the bottom? LT Overton, he's got some potential. No? Philip Rivers is on the list. I think Philip Rivers is retired. Oh my God, Nazir Stackhouse. He might not even be on the Packers team. Probably not, actually. Just trying to find some diamonds in the rough. I don't even think this guy's a tight end for the Packers anymore. Luke Lachey. No, this is good carbonated water. Let's get you jacked up just a little bit. "17 minutes until I sign on the dotted line with Bijan Robinson Jr." You're going to take him out for a nice donaire. So I don't think you guys will be drafting anyone from the 2000s. There legitimately does not look like much here. Oh, I did get an update from Zhao. He says he's taking a dump. So I believe that means he'll be here shortly. He's a New York Giants fan, so don't treat him with any sort of semblance of respect. Rashad Weaver. Now there's a guy to look out for. Hell of a name. Can't play ball, though. Bryce Huff. How the mighty have fallen. Terrible signing. What was it for the Jets? These guys aren't even projected to have any fantasy points, the guys I'm looking at right now. Miles Gaskin. Oh, he's a free agent? Huh. I used to run out Miles Gaskin every now and then. He was good if you needed like a little emergency flex there a couple years ago. Okay, we're into the top 1,700 now. These guys are still not projected for any fantasy points. I'm not sure why. These guys are going to contribute. A lot of these guys. Devondre Campbell won't though, because he's got a terrible personality. No team wants him. I'm starting to see punters' names. Thomas Morstead. Nobody signed Thomas Morstead. I don't care how old he is. Sign him. Levante David is still playing. If he's still playing, he's going to get fantasy points. So I'm not sure why he's not projected. Should be projected. Jason Pierre-Paul, he's not even in the league anymore, so I'm not sure why he's showing up here. Maybe he hasn't formally retired. I say ESPN's going to do a little bit better. A little bit better. A lot of these guys are going to contribute, like somewhat. What a name. Cornelius Johnson. It's a good name. Ronnie Rivers. Ronnie Rivers? Oh, fuck. I like it. We are 13 minutes, 45 seconds away from Bijan Robinson landing with All Punts Matter. Andy Dalton, interesting. I'm surprised, man. He's been around fucking forever. The Red Rifle. The Red Rifle. All right, we're starting to get into players that are projected for points. So we're at 1250, the top 1250. Oh, there's Josh Wiley. Fuck, does Tyler Conklin suck now? I don't think he sucks, does he, Tyler Conklin? I guess he does. 100 yards last year. Before that, though, didn't he have like 600? Yeah, 449, 600. So maybe last year was just an injury year. I don't know. He's only 30, so you don't think he's going to fall off the planet too much, I wouldn't think. What else do we got? Oh, Luke Musgrave. He's definitely a bust. Jack Sawyer. Actually, I don't know from fantasy points where he's going to be, but Jack Sawyer, I think he's going to be pretty good for the Steelers this year. Brandon Cisse, I mean, probably not going to have any fantasy value yet, but he's probably the Packers' best cornerback. So to see him at 1,000 is pretty interesting. And AJ Espinoza, wasn't he like a tackler there? Not, he was getting points not that long ago. Like, not many sacks though. Luke Schoonmaker. Yeah, I remember I wanted him as like a sixth, seventh rounder. I think he went earlier than that though. Type 1 if anyone has this stream muted. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. That's how we're gonna do it. Interesting. It's very interesting the way you guys think you can misbehave. Sage doesn't. Oh, never mind. Sage just hit the one. Thanks for upping my chat rate, though, okay? Wait, that wasn't Nathan. I thought that was Nathan that fucking said that. Nathan hasn't pressed one. Nathan has not pressed one. See? I'm going to call Dan again. Sorry, it's the carbonated water. The things we have to do as GMs to get people to show up for a fucking fantasy draft. Well, I'll just spam him with some texts. I don't know. I need him not to kill me in dead side like he did Owen. I didn't do that. I didn't do anything like that to Owen. Babysitting simulator. Don't say that. Nathan will get excited. He fucking loves simulators. We do have Mother showing up as well. I'd end up dropping the baby and fumbling. It would not be good, Nathan. Let's not play that game. It looks like Katrina has joined. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 so far. Vita Vea. Now, here's a guy who's a lot better than fucking where they have him listed at 6.90. I'll tell you that much. God, I'm so hydrated right now. You have no idea how hydrated I am. Kalijah Cansey, I like him. He's good. There's value in the 600s. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not saying how you should draft. I'm just saying there is value there. There's going to be guys drafted in the 5-600s, guaranteed. Please do, Sage. Just don't miss your draft pick while you send the message to Dan. Caleb Downs. Fuck, Jihad Campbell being there at fucking 482. That's just interesting. Yeah, you're definitely going to find some linebackers down here. Just make sure you're taking guys that are projected for some points when you go to your defense. I cannot stress that enough. Cooper DeJean, extremely overrated player. Very good in the slot, though. Wow. You're calling out my mother and she's not even here to defend herself? I'd like it if you just sat the next couple of plays out, you know? Maybe fuck off with the read options, okay? I fucking... Wow. You know what? I don't know what's worse. You saying that or Nathan beating her? Nathan beating her the way that he did. He could have did it respectfully. She did, and you know what? I helped her patch that up the best that I could, and it was not enough. Even with my prowess and mental fortitude, could not get it patched up together. You know, not enough anyway. She had a solid offense, though. Let's not kid ourselves. She could have went toe-to-toe with anyone. I took a lot of the credit. I did take a lot of it. I got her back on track. Sage, you literally just talk shit about my mother all the time. You haven't helped. That's not helping. That's the opposite of helping. That's non-helping. You've talked a lot of shit, man. Like every day you come in here, you're just shit talking. Just shit talking, honestly. You're just warning the good people. Who said that these were good people? Who said that these people here, these Samaritans, are good people? Sure as that wasn't me. They're better than me. Okay, so what are you trying to say? They're better than a polished turd? Is that what you're trying to say? Not that I'm a polished turd, you know. I'd just like to say that you guys are about as sharp as a crayon. Oh, who did come in first last year, Sage? Who you answer the question, Sage? Who came in first last year? Who came in first last year? Answer the question. Answer it. Answer the question. Yeah, I know it wasn't me. Who came in first last year? Oh, here we go. I believe it. I believe it was Katrina 14. Yeah, there you go, Sage. It took you a while, but eventually you come around. It wasn't you, Sage. And why was it? Because Brock Purdy took a shit all over your fucking team. Okay. You just ease up, Sage, ease up. Go grab a seat in the bullpen. How's that sound? Sage, I was fighting fucking demons last year. I did not come in last place. Technically, everyone that was not named Katrina came in last place, because if you're not first, you're last. I'm going to take a piss and calm down. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Oh. We are approaching the 2-minute warning. Excuse me? You only made the playoffs because I added a week. You know, I already took ownership, Sage. I had 3 great quarterbacks on my team, and I went with Justin Herbert after 1 game. Shouldn't have got rid of Dak Prescott. I'm not saying I would have won. This year I will win. I promise. I guarantee a win in the Pete Rose Bowl cut. Best team in the world at what I do. Back-to-back champs, and I will win this league as well. I play for keeps. We're in the 2-minute warning now. Sage, I won back-to-back titles. I'm not handling the screw job. Now, has it been over a decade ago? Absolutely. And did I get screwed? I don't want to talk about it. You didn't beat my ass, Sage. Let's keep it appropriate, please. Jesus, fuck. There could be women or children watching this stream. Fuck off with the mic drop bullshit. You know what? Such an asshole. You know, Nathan, you're supposed to be on my side. We're indie game cloud, man. You know? We're the Spice Girls. 2 becomes 1. That's what we are. Alright, no homo. Almost forgot. I'm a little bit worried that we're 53 seconds away and we're still We're still not seeing a few people here. Looks like me and my homies is locked in. But Tim Tebow's Bible Club is not. And fuck you or whatever the fuck is their name is not. I didn't know you could do replies here. 32 seconds until I draft Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Hawk. The last time I was relevant was when Sean Rice was around and you still didn't win. Sage, take it back. Take it fucking back. You can send your suspension message, though. All right, we're about to go. Let's get ready to rumble. 2, 1. Hot. Oh, let me draft it. Boom. Bijan Robinson is mine. I think Nathan thinks we're playing in the Yahoo League. You should draft a punter first. I would say Daniel Whelan's a good little punter for you. You'd like him. I remember Sebastian Janikowski along with Shane Leckler. Absolutely. It looks like it's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs because Faux Q Sand Ego. Oh, they're here! All right. Now, this is interesting. Jamar Chase staying away from the off-the-field issues. Sage is going to have a nice one fall right in his lap. That nice one is Jackson Smith and Jigba falling to Sage. Easy pick. Was the leading receiver last year. I'm surprised he was not the first one off the board. Now we get into interesting Laporta Potty. I knew that was going to happen. Amon St. Brown. Is Mom going to reunite with Christian McCaffrey? No, she selects CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys. Dan's daring team is on the clock. Has he shown up? I'll send him one more text. Well, it looks like he's going to end up with Christian McCaffrey, which serves him right. It serves him right. I can't wait. He doesn't get to bitch. He doesn't get to bitch when he tears a quad. He doesn't get to bitch. Sage loves dishing out the punishment. At least his picks will go quick unless he gets here. I was hoping for a full house. I did not expect Dan to be the missing link. Don't worry, it's just the one pick. Hopefully he gets there for his other picks because he just wound up with Christian McCaffrey, who I am sure he did not want to draft. I believe he probably would have took A-Chain or maybe Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson going to the Springfield Adams. He should have a rebound year with Kyler Murray under center. He's extremely talented. I don't like that he's got like diamonds on his teeth, though. Me and my homies, please don't pick Patrick Mahomes, even though it would fit your team slogan. Being very aggressive and taking Josh Allen. It's a little early for quarterbacks, but he is probably the safest quarterback in the league, so can't knock that pick at all. Very durable. He doesn't get injured, too. Now, here's a guy. No! Me and my homies, no, you made a good pick, and then you took Travis Kelce, who's on the decline. Oh, man. Jonathan Taylor went to the Springfield Adams. That's not a bad pick. Devin A. Chain went to Dan's Deering team. Okay, so he's got two running backs. Oh my God. She's a Chiefs fan? Please tell me she's not a Taylor Swift fan, please. I'm very interested in this next pick. What did Nathan take? Jonathan Taylor? You think he's going to be bad? Okay, so was your sister a fan of the Chiefs like when they sucked back when they had Eric Berry and Priest Holmes and all those guys? Jamal Charles, or just when they started winning? Oh fuck, Mom just took a guy I was looking at aggressively. The board's falling in a weird. Sage took a guy I was interested in. James Cook, steady, very steady. Okay, recent fan. She's not gonna like watching the Chiefs this year. Um, they're gonna be pretty bad, actually. I think they only had 6 or 7 wins last year, 6 wins last year, and they lost their cornerbacks basically. So they're kind of in a rebuild. And Patrick Mahomes really hasn't been the same in like 4 years. He hasn't really been. He's definitely not the best quarterback in the league. I'll tell you that. Everyone wants to say he is. No, 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 no. Tim Tebow's Bible Club really thinking things over here. Yeah, he tore his ACL. He's going to start the season, I guess, playing, but I don't know if that's necessarily the right thing to do. Probably should come back because he tore it the same night that Micah Parsons did. Wow, Trey McBride, good pick there. Yeah, I guess we will probably take Jeremiah Love. Gonna take a little bit longer just to make my call here. Kind of need a wideout. I don't want to reach too bad for one though. I don't know. This Jeremiah Love is extremely touted, and I was singing his praise. I gotta take George Pickens. All right, we got Brock Bowers going to fuck you, folk you. I don't know. Sounds like an Asian name. I did pass up Brock the Cock, absolutely. Saquon Barkley off the board. Saquon Barkley done me dirty last year. He can rot in hell. All right, so we got a couple positions out of the way. I don't like that I had to reach at wide receiver, but there's so many slots before I pick again. That's what I hate about picking 1 and 20. Derrick Henry will not be a part of the Jaguars for the first time in 8 years. Nico Collins should get more targets with Jaden Higgins tearing his ACL. I don't know why Mom took Chris Jones so early in the draft. Very bad pick by her. I do not know why Mom made that pick. I am. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, why did me and my homies take a second quarterback? She's got a good quarterback now. It's only a one quarterback league. Wait, no. Is she? Wait, is she going to take all the quarterbacks and make us have to trade for them? I don't know if this is a strategy or not. This might be a strategy, Sage. This might be a strategy. Just to piss us off. I don't know what's going on, man. I can't plan for this shit. This is too much. I don't know. What's Mom's next pick going to be? A fucking, like, cornerback or what? Nathan, why'd you take Geno Smith? No! I said don't take a quarterback for the first 7 to 10 rounds. Are we being trolled right now? Oh my god, Geno Smith. Geno Smith is the last quarterback in the league that I would fucking take. The last. Oh my god. I didn't know he actually did that. I thought you were joking. Oh my god. I'll pray for your team. I don't know. Chris Jones wasn't enough that we got back-to-back quarterbacks and then Geno Smith. We got... I don't know. Maybe he read something. We're going to have to really reach on quarterback. I don't know. It'd be really interesting, though, if me and my homies, like, the next 2 picks were quarterbacks as well. It's an okay pick by Mom, a redeeming pick there. A.J. Brown, I had a feeling he was going to come off the board soon. Oh. I can't really announce what I'm going to do. Josh Jacobs being taken this. All right. Oh, I do like Tet McMillan. And this will be the first reach of the draft that's a reasonable reach. Tucker Kraft had the best stats of any tight end last year before going down. I think in week 9 against the Arizona Cardinals with a torn ACL. Should be ready for week 1. So I like that pick. That was the pick, one of the 2 reaches I wanted to get. It is extremely rare that you get shocked. Like, you'll be like, oh yeah, they took him a little early. But then there's Geno Smith, and you're like, now here's a guy who probably shouldn't be rostered in any format whatsoever. And he just gets drafted anyway, you know? Jackson Dart's an interesting pick. I mean, you're a Giants fan, so, I mean, he's young. He probably will do all right, but I don't know. It's up there. It's up there. I don't know. Is there a worse pick than Geno Smith? You believe in Harbaugh. Well, Harbaugh, actually comes from a special teams pedigree. He will not add anything to the offense. It's not a flex pick. Oh my god. I mean, if you actually end up winning the league, I guess it is a flex pick. So Geno Smith is shit on a shit team. You're right. You're absolutely right. Just focus on your next pick. You fumbled the ball. Now you got to scoop it back up again, you know? We've got a kicker being taken by Laporta Party. At least it's the best kicker in the league. Oh, Dan is going to hate his team so much. It was a bit of a reach there, Corpse. It's a bit of a reach. It's okay. It's okay for me and Sage. I guess Katrina hasn't reached yet, I don't think. You guys got to let the board come to you. I mean, at least I understand. It's a good kicker, at least, you know? We're not supposed to be abusive to the newcomers, Sage. Not that she's really a newcomer, so there is that. Chubba Hubbard. It's not a bad pick. He's actually a guy I hate, but he's actually proven to be pretty good the last couple years. It's too fucking early to take a kicker. Kickers are useless. I'm a big guy. Just fill out that offense. Fill out the offense, then let the rest come to you later on. Brandon Aubrey. There's like 3 other kickers in the league as good as him, though. He does have a good leg. Don't you dare take that punter. Amika Ibuka is a good pick. That was what I was hoping my next pick would be, actually. Was Ibuka. I was looking at Lad McConkey, too. I don't usually take people that commit domestic violence, but Judkins was pretty damn good last year. Okay, I get it. Pick 69. Yeah. All right, we got 4 running backs so far, so that is going to put the pressure on you guys a little bit. Why did you have to take Joe Burrow, Katrina? I thought we were going to be decent people at this draft. There was no need to take Joe Burrow. No need at all. What is P? P is the most important position. It's a punter. Let's make punting great again. Grab one. You probably shouldn't grab one this early, though. Sage will lose his shit if you take a punter. No, we had it. Me and Sage, we were up pretty late last night, and I was arguing with them last night and today. They basically just kick balls. That's pretty much all they do. It's important, though. Oh, Cortland Sutton. That's an interesting pick. Aaron Jones, former Packer. Fuck, he must be getting up there in age now. He must be like 32 or something. Oh, Luther Burden's a good pick, but it was done by AI, so we can't really count it. Oh, DeAndre Swift is good. He's okay. He's injury prone. I was going to take Laporta if he was available. BPA, baby. When doesn't Brendan Little let a home run? That is the question. Great mustache. Sorry, Sage. Bringing him home. I'm glad you're not mad. I mean, he's definitely the GOAT of the last 10 years for sure. I'd put him right up there with Reggie White for sure. I don't know. I don't think Max Crosby's going to have that same pep in his step. It was kind of lousy for me last year, piece of shit. It's so interested, New England's backfield, Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. It's like they're good, but they're split. David Montgomery is an actual starter. That's funny because to me, he's not that good. He's okay, but I don't know. Parker Washington. Stephon Diggs. Don't like Stephon Diggs. What, he had like 6 children last year? It's kind of sickening. Jeffrey Simmons was taken by me and my homie, Sage. Oh, that one pisses Sage off. I guarantee it. Yeah, Diggs is like, he's still like a good little slot receiver. It's just, I don't know. Like having 6 kids in 1 year. I'm a little upset, not gonna lie. probably would make sense to take Carson Schlesinger from the Cleveland Browns. Now, do I double up on linebacker? Um, let's just go with that for now. What do you? You're a slot receiver. Are you devaluing slot receivers? Oh, Roquan Smith. She must be using Fantasy Pros. I do like my running backs. I am going to have to get a bit more wideouts, but I mean, I like them a bit. Mike Evans, does he have another good year left in him? What is he, like 34 years old now? Was still going to have over 1,000 yards last year if he didn't get injured. Jamie and Sherwood. Mom's bringing back Demario Davis. 38-year-old Demario Davis. Oh, dear God. I'm sorry. It's just an embarrassment to the entire family. He'd be an interesting one, yeah. Nate Landman, I remember he punched the ball out last year on a player. It was beautiful. Beautiful punch. Fuck! Fucking bitch. Sorry, I'm talking about my mother, not you guys. Taking fucking Micah Parsons from me. That was going to be my second stash. Fucking, oh. Um, we'll see if Brian Thomas can become a guy again. Okay. Interesting. Kenneth Gainwell. I like Kenneth Gainwell. He's a good little receiving running back. More of a flex, though, than a starting running back. Quay Walker will get some tackles. Alex Singleton. He's not bad. Well, I didn't know where he was slotted. Zach Bond. Zach Bond had a crazy year the other year. I don't think he was quite as good last year, was he? Remember, I think 2024 he was unreal. There's still some like, jeez, still some interesting names out there. There's one guy I almost pulled the trigger on, but I don't know. Looks like Mother's having trouble making a decision. Quentin Lake, he scores for a corner. Jacoby Myers. Jacksonville's got quite a few receivers, no? Quinnen Williams. I like Quinnen Williams. Jadarian Price. That's the guy I was thinking about taking. He's going to probably start early in the season and until Zach Charbonnet comes back. Look at that neck. I mean, that's a thick neck right there. That's a gullet. That's a gullet. Jaden Reed, that's a good pick, actually, slot receiver. He was a guy I was thinking of adding to my bench. As long as he stays healthy, he could definitely get 800 to 1,000 yards. Oh, did somebody take that guy? Oh, yeah. Dak Prescott's off the board. That sucks. Haven't really addressed quarterback yet. Tony Pollard? Okay. Now I've seen it all. I don't know if that's worse than Geno Smith or not. He ain't getting 1K this year, is all I'm going to say. What kind of a name is Jackery? When you're not sure if you want to name the kid Jacob or Corey. Probably. Stupid parents. Stupid names. Okay. It's kind of weird. It seems a little weird to me, but I don't know. I'm probably going to take Matthew Stafford. Do I want Van Ginkel or Danielle Hunter? Danielle Hunter's starting to get a little older. Van Ginkel kind of does everything. I'm going to go Van Ginkel. Who the hell is Styles? Sonny Styles? I ain't never heard of him. Jeez, we've done quite a few picks already. We're halfway there. Oh, rookie, yeah. No, it's the Redskins. It's the Redskins. That's their original name. Nathan, you might want to think about getting Malik Willis instead of the guy you got playing quarterback. Brian Branch. He's come back from a nasty injury. TJ Watt, I expect him to take a bit of a step back this year. Overshown, nah. There's a lot of edge rushers in Dallas that can't do much. Dennis Brock fucking Purdy? Oh my god, he's going to hate his team. I actually can't wait. It's in his genes. Which big neck did you take this time? I mean, you definitely do want to draft a guy with a girthy neck. Yeah, I probably should look at that position. I don't know. Let's see. Please fuck off. Who the fuck just took Derwin James? Fuck. Oh, I almost had the perfect safety. Now what idiot am I going to draft? I got my linebackers full. You know what? I like Edger and Cooper. I'm going to grab them. I could have, but didn't. I have a lot of buys in week 11. Like, I won't be able to win week 11. Let's just put it that way. That'd be interesting. Let's see if it comes to fruition. Daniil Hunter. I like Daniil Hunter. He's a little old, but he's still good. Cam Curl. He was on my list. Former Redskin, I do believe. Hufanga is a good safety. I knew he wasn't going to fall to me, so. J.K. Dobbins, that pisses me off a little bit. Changes my draft board a little. Caden Ellis. Is that a young guy? Mark Andrews. Trayvon Moron. Or Morig. I have no idea about him, honestly. Could be good, could be bad. Chris Godwin taking a name. I have no idea where I'm going to go with my next picks at all. Every time I see Henley, I think of Don Henley. I remember having Dayon Henley last year. He fucking sucked. For me. Christian Gonzalez, now that's one of the best corners in the game, literally. I don't know how it pans for fantasy, though. Well, I might go a little bit weird on my next picks. All right, let's grab a backup with some upside, Dalton Kincaid, and then let's grab RJ Harvey. I was hoping J.K. Dobbins would still be available here, and I could just go RJ Harvey and J.K. Dobbins, and then I would have you know what I mean, a running back regardless that's going to be a starter. But RJ Harvey's going to have to earn it, or J.K. Dobbins just gets injured again. The only thing that might worry me a little bit about my team would be my wide receiver depth. That's about it, though. Sage, why are you telling us to wait? What happened, Sage? Take your eye off the clock. Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening. You're rattled. You just fucked her up, bud. You just fucked her up. I cannot believe Chris Jones was drafted in the 3rd round. Jeez, I'm on the fucking clock already. I have no idea who I'm taking. I was looking at a completely different position. I like Nick Bonito. I think he's one of the best edge rushers in the game. Because that gives me my edge. I'm going to have to scour over here, though, just a bit. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing great wideouts, to be honest. I might just have to say fuck wide receiver for a bit. Let me check the stats on this guy. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh, we might have some internet difficulties. Never mind. Abdul Carter, you thinking he takes a leap? He wasn't that good last year, was he? I know he was a top pick. Trent McDuffie, you're taking the little slot corner. Xavier McKinney should have a good year catching the ball this year. Chase Young, I'd like to say it's a good pick, but it was AI generated. Is week 11 like the major week? We should just have the fucking playoffs start week 11. Fuck. I don't know. Like, my legit, there's not going to be many guys going, why the fuck did she take KC Conception? Like, oh, fuck. I'm not mad. We'll find somebody else. I thought I just found a fucking gem. That's very disappointing. All right, what do I need? Probably should take a nose tackle eventually. Should have took him around earlier, for fuck's sakes. God. Tyrion Arnold? He might not even play this year. I know, Sage. I'm not happy either. I'm surprised he wouldn't be up by now. Like I don't know what's going on there. Burn his house down. That'd wake him the fuck up. You stripped him of his co-commish stat. He better have a doctor's note. He better have a doctor's note. He's a no call, no show. All right. Now I think offensively, I've got my team. There's maybe one other offensive player to add, but we need to get to the defense. We need to get to the trenches. Okay. No, stay at this position, motherfucker. Are there no wide receivers left, or am I not allowed to draft anymore? I think the most you're allowed to draft is 8. I think. Do you have 8 on your team? If you have 8, you probably shouldn't draft anymore anyway. I don't like that 5 as the max for running back because I was actually going to take another running back. I think we got to change that next year, Sage. There should be 6 for the running backs. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It fucking makes me angry. I had something. I can't even tell you what I was going to do. Can't even say it. It was a genius idea, though. That's all I can say. And it'll never come to light. Who the fuck took Jordan Battle, for fuck's sakes? Where's this fucker rank here? We are 68% there. Let me see. Nathan, please tell me you drafted an alternate quarterback. Nathan, please. This isn't a time to be playing games or anything like that. Please tell me you have an alternate quarterback. Don't make me look at your fucking team. I don't want to see it. Denzel Boston. He must be a rookie or something because I've never heard of him. I'm going to take a guy with a bit of character concerns here. He'll fit right in. All right, so we got our backup linebacker. Do we have to draft cornerbacks? Yes, we do, but I always keep them for the last. I save them for the last because during the season, you tend to drop most of them. You need them. You need them, unfortunately. Oh, I think you have to, but I'm not sure on that, honestly. You might not have to, actually. I was kind of thinking the same thing because I don't really want to fill out my corners. They're just not. I was just looking at them right now and they kind of suck. I probably should look at the defensive backs. What's out there for corners? Okay, so these guys are long gone. Who the fuck took Petrie? For fuck's sakes. Nathan just took Petrie from me, I think, didn't he? Don't worry, Sage. I'll find some hidden gems here. I'm not finding any hidden gems. You know what? When in doubt, just take a fucking linebacker, right? Might as well add depth. It's a decent sized neck. It's a decent sized neck. Nah, it's not. I'm sorry. Oh, we're going to draft Bates Motel. We're taking a kicker. Be very careful. You guys need to make sure you draft a real good punter. Nah, I won't. I won't say who. No. This is not the last season ever. This is just the beginning for punters. This is just the tip. Cooper Kupp can't play, can he? Oh, it's definitely real thin. Real thin for cornerback right now. Oh, Calvin Ridley finally got drafted. Man, his stock did it ever go down? He was actually good there before. Oh, Josh Hines Allen. If he was around my last pick, I was thinking of taking him. These are the most important picks right here. You're only as good as your biggest weakness. Look at that. Corey Borkowitz off the board. Now that's a punter. You wouldn't know a good punt, Sage, if it hit you right in the fucking face. Do you know that? I am definitely helping my case. Everyone supports a good punt. Alvin Kamara is an interesting pick. I mean, he's not very good now, but there's that. Hmm. All right, we got two more picks to go. That's a Canadian there, Javon Holland. You know what? It's actually hilarious. I'll tell you in a minute. How do I see other people's teams? Oh my god. I'll make the comments after Nathan makes his picks here. You're the one stashing Zach Charbonnet. He was going to be my stash. Nathan definitely has wide receivers. Brenton Strange, former Packer, who got good after we cut him. This next pick is going to be very interesting. I'm just watching Nathan's pick. I just want to see that he does the right thing. He took Daniel Jones. At least he's got a second quarterback. Nathan, you've got the worst quarterback combo I could ever think of. Daniel Jones is a bug-eyed fuck, and he's your fucking starting quarterback. I don't even know what to say. Let me check your running backs, though. If you didn't do the Geno Smith thing, I might be shaking your hand right now. Uh, were you on drugs? Because I mean, at least I'd understand better. Were you on drugs when you made that pick? It fucking pains me to fucking do this. I don't want Patrick Mahomes on my fucking team, but he fell to the fucking. He fell back with the goddamn punters. Now I gotta find a punter. This is the part of the draft right now we've all been clamoring for. We want a good punter. You know what? Let's just see if me and Fantasy Pros are in agreement. Let's just see. Do they even have punters listed? Wow! Fantasy Pros can fuck off. They don't have punters listed on their fucking website? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. No. No, we're not. Wow. That's very disappointing. Sage, I thought about taking one earlier. I did. They matter. You guys are taking some great punters right now. These are some just high end athletes. Jordan Stout. I mean, that's a strong name right there. And you know he's going to be punting because he's on the fucking Giants. Tressway, Washington. You know he's going to be punting. They can't move the needle. He just wanted punter so he can use that name. No, that name happened. It came to me in a dream when I was arguing with Sage. It was how I pushed for this, you know? I was prepared for there to be a lockout. I'm glad we didn't have to do that. Nathan, I'm going to say you really need to implore the free agency market for a quarterback. You need to cut ties with Geno Smith. He's toxic. Do you understand? Nathan, please. I don't want to hear. I don't want you. You know what? When we do the indie game cloud, you think he's using steroids? Is that what you think? I don't know. Are we doing Dead Silence or Dead Space or whatever the fuck the game is after this? There we go. We just got the question. I don't know why it's being branded as Indian Game Clown stream. Best year and then suspended. I mean, that's all that matters. He's going to Cal Rally it. He's going to Cal Rally it. We're playing, what is it? We're playing Deadspin. I don't know what game we're playing. Dead Silence? Dead Side. That's right. That's right. Dead Side. Sorry. Sorry. False alarm. Yeah, Owen was saying he couldn't we? Well, we'll get you caught up. We'll bring you up to speed a little bit. This is very exciting. We got Mr. Irrelevant coming up with me and my homies. The 310th pick. Better not be a punter. Mr. Irrelevant is See, she's thinking about this. This is an important pick. Daniel Wheelan of the Packers. I was thinking of taking him. That's a hell of a pick right there. That's a TSN turning point pick. All right. We're going to close up shop here. We're going to jump over to not Indian Game Cloud, Indie Game Cloud. And good draft, guys. We'll chat soon.